So it is what it is, Larry living with blindness, and I'm here today to discuss some controversial issues, and I'm telling you now it's going to be a little longer than usual because it's controversial. It has to do with morals and values and what we determine as right and wrong, and for which segment of society should be held accountable for that. You see, we have a culture of wine, jam, sex and fret, and it seems that carnival, it's okay to do that. And when you are among that elite group of people, I say elite, nothing rich, but that status of persons who choose to indulge themselves in swingers clubs and in other adult activities privately, in your private setting, in your private parties, it's okay. But when you have persons who are blind or visually impaired or are disabled involving themselves in the very same activities, somehow it's morally wrong. Somehow they are judged based on their blindness and not based on the fact that they are a human being that belongs to a society that perpetrates or allows or give people that democratic right to choose. How come it is when you are blind and visually impaired, you lose that democratic right? How come when you have a disability, you lose that right to choose whether you wish to be part of that elite group of persons who attend these swingers parties, swingers club, private events for adult activities? Now, if you are breaking the law, you should be held accountable. If you are an adult and you choose to indulge yourself in activities that appears to be immoral for some in society, then by all means you have the right to choose. That's your choice as an adult. You see, recently we had situations where people make comments about persons who are blind and visually impaired, and is trying to hold these persons to a higher standard than they would hold themselves or other persons who are sighted in society. We belong to a community and a culture that promotes adultery. If you go around Trinidad and Tobago and you observe how many guest houses have basically proliferated the communities in domestic housing areas, in city areas, you name it, countrysides, we have it all over. Do you think all of these people going there are single people? Do you think all of them going there are persons who are either boyfriend and girlfriend, young people? I believe not, and I believe there's a lot of adults, a lot of people husbands, and a lot of people wives who go to these places and conduct consensual adult activities. All I'm saying is, do not hold us who are blind and visually impaired at a different level or different standard if you as a society is doing the very same thing. We must have equity and equal treatment, both of them. We must have it when it comes to citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Do not use my blindness, do not use my disability to determine my moral stature or how I should behave in society. One time, there was this blind lady walking through San Fernando, and she was pregnant. She was blind. And you know what a maxi drivers who standing there said? They said, "Oh my God, who do that to she? Why is it such a bad thing that a blind woman getting pregnant is an issue, but your sighted daughter getting pregnant and populating the community, the society, and living their lives as they should is not a problem?" All I'm saying is, what you see go on for carnival on the streets of Trinidad and Tobago with amongst adults is consensual, and what you see goes on amongst other communities, whether it be other gay communities, other communities, or the disabled community, any other community, as long as it's between adults and it's consensual, do not hold them to a different moral standard. That is being hypocritical, being unfair, and it's not dealing with persons equitably with respect to the community, culture, and standards. It is what it is, Larry, living with blindness. And this one is for everyone who have a problem with themselves. Until next time, remember to like, follow, and share.